Okay, so what we're going to be concluding with now is our, whoops, did I just lose connection? No, I still got it right. Did I just lose it? I think I did. No, it's all right. It's delayed. There's my hand moving in front of it so you can see it. Um, okay. Wait, let me make sure that I'm aligned. Am I aligned? Am I not aligned? Okay. Um, as we have said previously, one of the things we forgot to do was the combat. So we've conducted the combat between the gun when it's set down, the infantry when they got there. This combat here. Where's my smoke, by the way? I thought I had some more smoke. Um, just because, it's dramatic. Put a little fiber fill out there. Bada boom, right? Better save some. I of course, got plenty of it, but, bada boom. Okay. So the guys are looking like they're actually firing. And the infantry here also opened up. So I will put some smoke out there just because it's a little puffy and dramatic. Okay, so boom. And then we're going to continue now with the Confederate activation because that was the Union activation. The Confederate activation is coming up now. And again, we're going to do the direction for the guys in the back. Well, they've got their direction. No, that's not true. Because of the combat to their right and nothing to their front. Those are two possibilities. So the first unit we will roll for them. They will go into the field. Like so. Or go straight toward that field. And I don't think there any logical other location is possible. Now, the other unit can go into the forest, the field, or straight ahead. So let's do speed, and direction is pretty much into the field or straight ahead, so just 2. So that's just an even odd. So even they will go forward, odd they will go to the field, to their right. Odd they go to the right. Okay, they go to the right, and the speed is full speed. So 1, 2, and 3. The next unit, same thing. They'll go into the forest or straight ahead. Well, let's put it this way. They'll go into the field or they'll go straight ahead. There's really no other option for them. So odd, they go into the field. Even, they go straight ahead. And they go straight ahead full speed. So 1, 2, and 3. Like that. Does this unit have to be positioned there? No. They could be here or here. There's no need to specify. What's more advantageous for them? Probably to be here, closer to the road. In case of disaster and they need to run. And the next unit that's involved in combat, should they charge the enemy or get on the hill and fire while the gun's set down and fire? Good question. So 1 is remain in place. Even is remain in place. Odd. There's actually 3 possibilities. 1, they'll charge. 2, they'll stay and fire. 3, they get up on the hill. So 3, they get up on the hill and they do it at half speed, which is the same. So they move up the hill like so. The guns, obviously, we talked about this earlier, and we made the notes in the rules, or in the article that we were preparing for this concept of random, logical randomness. The guns are just going to sit down and fire. Commander's present. The other, was there another thing? I think that's it. Okay, so bad for the Union in this case because those guns just unlimbered and are firing. 1, 2, 3, automatic, just out of automatic range. So they need code, or color, I'm sorry, but it goes back to automatic because of the presence of the general. And so that's an automatic hit, and that's grape shot because of the range. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes. It's rape shot. Yeah. So it's an automatic hit, 2 red hits, and the Confederates fire automatic color. We already rolled for these guys to see if they're in cover. There is no cover. And the Confederates score an automatic hit as well, which routes that unit. So this Union regiment routes 1, 2, 3. And because they didn't start on the road, they don't get the road bonus, if you want to call it that, but they are routing. And of course, they route right into the location of the general. So next turn, they will automatically, well, no, that's not true. They don't automatically rally. Okay, just trying to make this prettier. And that's it. We'll have the firing here again. Automatic color goes to automatic with the general. They are in cover. So it's color to cause a red hit. They're just out of grape shot range. Need blue. Okay, so they're going to route as well. And the commander is nowhere near that part of the field. The skirmishers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Automatic color, no cover. Only 1 hit. So that is pretty close to how they are going to route 1, 2, and 3. It's interesting when you look at this situation here where this unit is on the road. They're going to route. They do not rally at the beginning next turn. They move first and then they rally. They're going to route very close to exiting the table at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the commander is just going to be able to move that far to stop them. So given nothing else, let's go ahead and do that. Put these guys all the way back here. rallied, and the commander as well. Oh, and by the way, these guys did receive fire, so the commander has to. We have to see if that commander is killed. He is not killed. An interesting setback. And not only that, but 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. I don't think he's going to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes, he will. So this guy will get to the near the exiting of the table as well, and the commander will go and rally him because the commander can move as well. Let's go and jump ahead, regardless who is activated. It doesn't matter in this case. 1, 2, 3, 3. Commander moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, the commander's value is 1. Outside the immediate hex, that's right. So 1 hex is the distance in the sphere of command outside the normal neighboring hexes. So when we say it's 1 for the rally, for the sphere of influence, that's 1 additional hex outside the immediate hexes, which you could call 0. All right, so that means he does get there this turn, and at the beginning of next turn, those men will be rallied. We just want to make sure we get that understood. Whereas that's what happened here. They moved next turn commander moved. Okay, so that's interesting. In a sense, what I was talking about before in the other episode was the loss of a unit from the front line. Does that destabilize the other units? So that's a consideration. When a unit routes from front line and there's other guys who can see it, do they suffer? They might. We don't normally do that because it's just kind of another thing to do. But it is the reality. He routed past both those units. And they would normally roll on the commander's initiative or aggressiveness value to see if they are suffering at all. And the way we translate that is just give them a terrain effects hit. Or an incremental hit, actually. So if we were to do that, then those guys would both roll on the commander's D10 for aggressiveness, and that's the only number we have. Initiative, it wouldn't be initiative and it wouldn't be tactical, so it would be a hit to or it would be a consideration of aggressiveness. So it would kind of reflect how much they feel like continuing forward or being just aggressive. And if they fail that aggressiveness check, then they get a ding. Okay, so interesting stuff. With no players involved and with simply logical randomness, we have played a game and we have seen the results of it. It's not over, but it certainly is interesting.